Hello family and new viewers. In this video, the sister you see on the screen had a rapture dream, and she was called to share this dream, and she also talks about the great tribulation period. Let me know what you think of this video down below in the comments. Thanks for watching.
Hi guys, get ready with me for school as I talk about the dream I had about the rapture 2 nights ago. That being said, you guys, I just want to preface this by saying that I am telling the truth. Like, hand on the Bible, what I'm going to tell you is what I saw. I do consider myself a devout follower of Christ, and I wouldn't be out here spreading information like this if it wasn't true. So with that being said, take it how you like, interpret it how you like. This is just my experience, my dream, and I feel convicted in sharing it. So with that being said, let's get started. So the way this dream starts is I'm outside and I'm out in public with my friend, and from what I remember, it's a cloudy day, but it's a beautiful day, and my friend begins to talk to me. So I'm looking at my friend, and mid-conversation I look into the distance and I see in the sky this angelic figure. And at that moment, my friend and I and whoever else is in public with us is looking towards the sky. We see this angelic figure take out a trumpet, and immediately when I see him take out that trumpet, I know what's about to happen. So the angelic figure blows the trumpet, and Jesus immediately emerges from the sky on a white horse, and he's leading a group of people. So all the people, including myself, are watching Jesus in the sky, and we all fall down to our knees. And the verse that stuck with me and that I thought about as I was on my knees is Romans 14:11. So as we're bowing, Jesus is looking down on us, and I remember as I'm on my knees, I'm just praying to God. I'm like, Lord, like, I know what's gonna happen. Like, please have mercy on my soul. I want to be saved and I want to be raptured, because I knew we were about to enter the 7-year tribulation period. So I was just praying to God to rapture me, and fortunately he did. But it was a strange kind of rapture, because like when I was raptured with my friend and a big group of people. And the way I kind of describe it is like we were in this dimension that looked like Earth, and it was peaceful, and we were just waiting for Jesus. But we knew that back on Earth that God's wrath was being, spread upon Earth. But we knew that we were raptured and we were safe there. As I'm waiting there, waiting on the Lord, I start to overthink, and I'm like, okay, what if I'm not actually saved? Like, I start getting nervous and stuff, which sounds silly. But I look to my friend and I ask him, I'm like, aren't you scared? Like, what if we're not actually saved? But he's like, look at us, like, we're not experiencing God's wrath. Now I kind of calmed down a bit. I was like, yeah, you're right. But I start to think a little bit more, and I'm conscientious of what's happening on Earth, and I immediately feel very guilty. I'm like, why didn't I share the gospel more? And why didn't I do this more? Why didn't I tell this person? And I just feel guilt fall over my spirit, and I begin to think of my family that's on Earth, and more specifically my older sister. So somehow, as I'm on the phone with my sister, she's crying, she's in an emotional state, and she's confused. She doesn't know what's going on. The thing I remember telling her is that you are in the 7-year tribulation period, and you are going to get tormented and persecuted, but, endure to the end and you will be saved. And I did tell her there is a chance she's going to be beheaded, but the flesh accounts for nothing, I really wanted her to be saved, but after I said that, the phone line got cut off, and I was just sitting there thinking, and I see my friend in the distance, and we hug each other because we know that we both got saved. After I'm reunited with my friend, we go to regroup with the other people, and we see this figure enter the dimension, a man. And I really do believe this man was Jesus, because when he entered the dimension, all of our eyes pinned to this man, and peace fell among us, and we felt great respect for this man. and we all recognized him as Jesus. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, when I saw him, I was a little bit confused because I was like, what's Jesus doing here? Shouldn't he be on earth, like, you know, leading the war, finding the darkness? But, you know, I recognize that, you know, God is omnipotent, so I kind of just went with it, and we all began to follow him. And he wasn't saying much, but, you know, we just felt deep respect for him and peace. And like I said, we all recognize this man as Jesus. And I can't really tell you how he looked like because I can't really describe it, but I will tell you he was dark complected, and you know, it was just amazing to be in his presence because he brought peace among all of us. So it was really wonderful, and that's kind of where the dream ended. After that dream, I kind of woke up around, like, I think it was 6 in the morning, and I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, I really just had a dream about the rapture. And an important detail I forgot to mention, though, like, I knew in this dream that the rapture happened after April 8th, which is the eclipse, which is supposedly fulfilling a biblical prophecy. Yeah. So guys, that was kind of my dream that I really wanted to share. I've never had a dream in regards to the end times, so it was really interesting. And yeah, like, I really do feel like we are in the end times, and with the way the world is looking, it's really scary. And as I mentioned before, I'm not trying to scare anyone, but guys, we don't know the day or the hour when Jesus is going to return. So let us continue to pick up our cross, be Christ-like, and confess with our mouth that Jesus is Lord, and believe in our heart, you know, with our entire being, that, you know, Jesus is going to come through, and what he did on the cross, you know, the essence of it. Like, believe in that, believe in the gospel, believe in the power of the gospel. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to share my dream about that. If you listened, thanks. Have a good day, and God bless y'all.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never failed me all my days.